Hey Ryan, I'm ready for my first baseball game.
No, you're not.
Why not?
The glove's too small.
Okay, well, at least I know what to wear on my face.
That is true.
All right, hey guys, this is Tyler coming at you from SportRx, here with my buddy Ryan, and what we're going to talk to you today about is what to look for when you're buying baseball sunglasses. If you feel like we're missing any info or you're looking for more info in general, very info-rich blog down in the description below. Also, check us out on Instagram at SportRx. We got lots of cool stuff there for you, but let's just dive right in. So. A few really important things, obviously, that you want to be looking for when you're buying sunglasses for baseball is grip, coverage, and fit. You obviously don't want to be uncomfortable. You want it to give you good coverage, and you want it to stay on your face. The other thing that's super important is the lenses that you're getting, because there are some lenses out there that are gonna give you no benefit, maybe no downside, but no benefit, but there are definitely lenses that are gonna help you in the game, kind of be a performance enhancing tool. But Ryan, you used to play baseball. Why don't you talk to me about some frames?
Yeah, Tyler, so I played baseball for about 13 years of my life and stopped playing my freshman year of college because I decided to focus on football instead. But one of the things when I was playing is you gotta have a lightweight frame. Like you're gonna have some double headers where 3-hour games, turns into a 6-hour day, and you're gonna wear sunglasses for majority of that day. So you definitely want to get something light, like the Oakley right here that's made with their O Matter, super lightweight, fits great, and you can wear it all day and it doesn't feel like it's on your face. Another thing I always looked for is, when you're playing baseball, you're sweating a lot, so you need something that's gonna grip, stick to your face, got that fly ball and you're gonna go dive. You don't want these things, flopping around or falling off when you make that dive. So another thing to look for is, like a rubberized material on the frame. And then the one thing, obviously, you gotta have coverage. When you're playing, the sun can start off on your, the right side of your face. And as it goes, it could be right in your face directly. You never know where it's gonna be coming. So you gotta make sure a lot of coverage so that sunlight's not coming in to get you on the side right there.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously grip super important because like you're saying, you're moving, there's a lot of action, you're jumping, you're diving, hopefully, right? Because if it's a good game, and you want it to stay on your face. And in terms of lenses, you want something that's contrast enhancing. Like I said, you can go with something that doesn't help, doesn't hurt. That's gonna be something that's neutral in color perception. So like a gray lens isn't gonna help, it's not gonna hurt. I mean, it'll help in terms of reducing light transmission. Less light's gonna be getting to your eyes, but it's not gonna help with color control. It's not gonna help boost colors. But something that's contrast enhancing is gonna make that ball pop more because there are heightened color perception makes the differences in color more noticeable. So ball up in the air, white against a blue background, or on the ground against green. It's just gonna be a little easier to see. Also, it tends to help with depth perception cues. Makes it a little easier to see exactly where that ball is. And like you said, when you're talking about changing light conditions, you could be playing, in the, somewhat late afternoon, sun's out, it's bright, but then the sun goes down.
Exactly.
And while you will have light, right, from, stadium lights or whatever, it's still darker, so you don't want to be wearing a dark sunglass lens. So you have a couple of options. You could have, if you want, a separate pair, or in some of these cases with some of these frames, you have an interchangeable lens technology. So you can have a separate set of lenses, swap those out, maybe a clear lens or a low light. There are some cool techs out there, like Oakley has their low light, Prism low light, which is a really cool option for night games. But if you don't want to do that, another good option is transitions. That is a light reactive, changes the tint based on the light conditions. So you could be wearing it and it's good and dark when it's bright out, and then it just clears up. You don't have to swap out for a different frame. And at SportRx, actually, especially if you need prescription, we have some really cool options. We have our signature lenses, which have some, even in their lowest non-activated state, help to kind of boost and deal with color control there as well. And there's another thing that people talk about and ask, what about Polarized? Polarized is a great option for your everyday use. It helps to cut glare off of other objects, but honestly for baseball, there's not really any benefit to it, and it can potentially be a detriment because it can affect your depth perception. Is there anything we're missing?
Yes, so as you know, our friend Joe Kelly, who is a pitcher and mostly, pitching at night or even during the day, for pitchers, you can't wear any lenses that have a tint over it. They have to be able to see your eyes for medical purposes and other reasons. So if you're one of those pitchers who has a prescription and needs sunglasses to wear during the game, you got to get some clears and, in the ever popular Flat 2.0, for example, where you can get interchangeable lenses and switch them out. If you're going to pitch that day, and if you're not going to pitch, you can throw in some regular lenses to protect your eyes. So I think that's a good tip for our fellow prescription wearers out there.
There you go. So if you have any questions that you feel like we didn't cover, questions down below, comment, like, subscribe. Hopefully we'll see you out on the field wearing the best prescription or non-prescription baseball sunglasses available.
Later.